Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Tuscan Trade Terror for Europa Universalis IV. So, yeah. I was a little bit annoyed to discover that the last video had some weird audio blips and crap, and I've just about had it when it comes to messing with audio. Like, I'm really sick of this. I'm almost to the point where I'm just going to say, you know what, let's just go back to who cares, and just leave it at that. But on the other hand, I feel like if I can just punch through and just get to the end, it'll be worth it. So, like, what I was messing with, if you're interested, was, how many do these? We need 4 of these, right? Is it, I'm using this ACO driver, some crap thing for the stupid thing, and it makes it somehow faster with the latency or something, but then it set the buffer size too low, which causes audio clicks and shit. And, it's just I don't care, you know, it just annoys me. I have to do it because now that I know how, kind of, like, I can't just not mess with it. Whoa. Hey, Netherlands, what's up? So colonization seems like pretty OP, especially if you do it in Africa and you don't have to give it away to some schmuck. But yeah. So we're making Legio the next. We won't forget this, or yeah, sure, we'll try to ease attention. Sure, I mean, that's a pretty easy decision. That's a lot of opinion. So really, I just want the one province. As soon as you're willing to give that up, that'd be great. Because I can't afford any Diplo points. But we will retreat back to our high revolt risk provinces that need some help. And that'll probably do it, right? No, -1 reasons, okay. I guess we'll wait a little bit longer. If you go back to Kurdistan. Kurdiministani. Kurdiministan. I don't know, I'm talking funny tonight. I'm just in a weird mood. I think it's just like I'm really tired. There's a lack of sleep, frustration for reasons and things. I mean, this audio thing, I mean, it really does keep me up at night. I spend so much time thinking about it. And again, this is not really the appropriate place to be complaining about audio things like that, because it's like episode 79 of some random series, and it's probably not what you're here for. You're here for Tuscan Trade Terror. You're here for me to conquer crap, right? That's why you're here. You want to see me conquer the world or something. Look at that, 40 points. It's just sick. It's just ridiculous how cheap that is. We're not going to do this idea because I really want that next thing. So when that pops up again, remind me. I need you to step in and just remind me that I said I wasn't going to do it. Okay? Okay, the revolt risk should drop down pretty significantly after we get things converted. You know, the nationalism's not too high, really. And nationalism's really setting the minimum. We almost have enough to bring the minimum right back down and overcome the 13 nationalism. So, yeah, in other news, other thoughts, we just lost our admiral. But, I've been thinking about using a different setup. Well, we can't even hire an admiral. But, you know, like, I've been using shadow play to record. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Because what I like about it is that it's very, very light system strain. Like, you can definitely feel the difference when you use shadow play versus another program. And like Fraps is the one that really sucks. I mean, it's remarkably good, but at the same time, you can feel Fraps has a tendency to try to lock your frame rate at a multiple of 30 or 60, depending on what you're recording at. So if you, like, say you're recording at 30 frames, it has a tendency to try to lock you in at 30, 60, 90, or 120. And so you play a game like EU4, which generally will run somewhere between, say, 30 and 60, and that's okay. But maybe there's a lot going on, and it's trying to run around like 45, and Fraps is like, oh, well, 60's what I want, and you can't do 60s, so I'm just going to lower it to 30. you can't do anything about it. So Fraps is just brutal from the player perspective, because it'll just lock your frame rate at some multiple of the desired recording speed. That's just how they sync it. That's how they make sure that you're getting the right number of frames per second. So if it's actually capturing 60, it'll just capture every other frame. If it's capturing 30, it captures every frame. If it captures 90, it captures every third frame, etc., etc. That's how it handles the variable frame rate issue. Other programs do it differently and don't feel as clunky like that. So like I'm thinking about using DxTory, but Shadowplay is just nice. Basically, Shadowplay you just record and upload. So simple. And now that I'm using all this stupid audio software that causes pops and clicks and crap when it's not working, I should be fabricating claims. But now that I'm using this audio software to do processing on the audio, alright, so we need another claim on you. Or maybe you. No, there's nothing else we can claim. We already have claims on Head Jazz. Do we? I mean, do we really? We need that other one. And we've already got everything we can against the Mamluks except for Karga. Might as well get that too. Do we have a truce with you? It's almost over. So, you know, I keep bouncing back and forth in my head between what I want to do. Do I want to record simplicity using Shadowplay and just straight shot, upload, done? I kind of do, but at the same time, when you do that, you may have noticed that Shadowplay has this like color space issue that makes everything a little bit gray. It mutes the color, where Fraps and OBS and other software doesn't do that, so makes me want to not use it. Please tell me you have an Inquisitor, fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Convert that, Constantinople! Hell yeah, 3.1% per month. Sweet. So really the only there's really only two options. I mean, I make it sound more complicated than it is. It's either Shadowplay for simplicity, or it's OBS. I mean, there's no justifiable reason to use Fraps over. Sorry, did I just say OBS? It's either Shadowplay or DxTory. There's no justifiable reason to use Fraps over DxTory. DxTory does it better with less system imprint, and it also doesn't cause that frame rate locking issue. So it's just a better way to do it. Hey, we can get the tech, and of course we'll take the tax. So now we have we've got this new feature in this patch: administrative efficiency increased by 25%. So now, instead of a province that used to cost, say, 4 war score, it'll cost 3. So it just reduces it by 25%. So we'll find it's much easier to get more out of wars, which could be good. Could allow us to take large swaths of land, but at the same time, we still have to pay full price for coring. So there's always that. Can we go to war with you yet? How much longer is this going to take? Yeah, we'll take the money, please. Oh god, I have 6,000 ducats again. Yeah, I'm fine with that, actually. Alright, we have 2 claims that are about to finish. Claim strength of air. I'd actually kind of prefer to keep our legitimacy high. But, yeah. So if I use DxTory, it'll look better. Marginally. Like, as marginal of an improvement as the audio stuff is. You know, I'm like the only one that really obsesses over it, but it drives me crazy. I spend all my time thinking about it. It's kind of irritating. Alright, so we got our claim on Head Jazz. Let's just declare on them again. Maybe not them. Maybe someone. Let's attack Hassa, since they're not in the coalition. They are allied with the Ottomans and the Mamluks. Hopefully they'll call them in. Hey, more slaves! Excellent! Welcome! Whoa, what is that? Ibadi. Okay, cool. Yeah, call in your friends, please. Did you call them in? Excellent. Did you? Oh, you called them all in. Sweet. We're so happy to see that. We have really high supply limit here, right? Yeah, let's just throw 2 armies at it. For now. And I'll split them up. And this is where we're just gonna... This is what's great. Using my keyboard shortcuts mod. You just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then at the same time... We'll go down there and there. Alright, there we go. So I guess we are just going to send 1 to that rebel stack. What are we going to do with all this money? There's no reason to lower maintenance, is there? I guess we build more regimental camps, so that I can be even more reckless with my manpower. So yeah, this is a weird episode. Sorry. Just kind of rambly. I have regimental camps in like every single... Almost every single holding in Italy. I mean, it's coming along. I am looking forward to having more points that I can spend on other things. You know, monarch points really annoy me. I don't like monarch points. I think they're stupid. It's a random factor in the game that just annoys me. It's one of those things that's like, you don't have... It's not skill-based, it's just luck. I don't like luck. I don't like lucky nations. There's lots of things I don't like. I'm a very complainy... Hey, Constantinople! Yes! We just converted a 15 base tax province. Hell yeah. And we can construct a manufactory in it. A farm. Apparently Constantinople was well known for its grain. We're definitely going to build it, because 15 base tax is going to cause lots of goods produced. And the grain will... Well, you know, come to think of it, the manufacturer is a flat boost, so it doesn't really matter. We are in... What? We are in control. Because of our superior strength and unmatched leadership, we have assumed leadership in the war against France, Cosmopolitan La Plata. From now on, we will handle all negotiations. Okay. What? Castilian La Platan conquest of Atacama. Okay, so I'm guessing what happened is that Castilian La Plata declared war on Cosmopolitan La Plata, and the world powers have called each other in. So it's me versus France. Yeah. France is already at medium. That's awesome. Relative strength of the alliance. We don't want to fight. I'm scared. We should probably teleport our commander up north. For some reason we're at war with Fez too. Did they? Okay. Well, we did fabricate a claim on one province there. And I guess you are going over all the way there to take care of something. Why don't you just go take care of Fez and then go to that claim? You can just stay on the colony. I'm okay with that. We have 12 more land force limits, so that's enough, I think, to justify building a new Legio. Legio. Look at that, I can build one whole Legio at a time. That's sick. And even if we go over the force limit, we have enough money that we can just do that. So I have a feeling that this whole France thing is going to be... oh, and I wanted to teleport the leader. That's right. Yeah, you don't need a leader to protect a colony. We'll need a good leader up here. The 5-5 in the mountains, ready to fight France. Béarn is still mostly mountains, right? But I don't see many rivers. Let's just go to Savoy. And we have forced march, don't we? I can't remember. I keep getting confused between this campaign and the multiplayer campaign, since I'm in the same country, you know. But yes, we took defensive and offensive. That's right. This game we had a lot of military points early on. Yeah, attached to me, just hang out here. I mean, there's no reason to go fight them. We've got fantastic supply limit, like, everywhere in our country. And they are suffering attrition just being in our land. Because we're fully defensive. That is one way to really chew through someone's manpower. It's just by having fully defensive. I do feel like we're probably going to need some more men over here, though. You know, France does have a pretty significant sized army, so yeah. How about you guys come over to the Alps? Tyrol, of course, with its 260% defensiveness, is not going to be sieged. 28 Shia Zealots. That's a load of crap. So, I won't know until this video is over if the audio is still clipping and doing stupid things. But the reason that it, you know, like, you have to use this little buffer thing, because if you don't, then the audio can be desynced. So it's annoying. It was just so much easier back in the day when I didn't care and I just let it make random noise. Also, it was also a lot easier back when I didn't have to use an AC unit in the room. That would just make everything a whole lot easier. I should just build a whole new damn house. I'll just build a house. I'm gonna build a house with central air. And we have air, you know, it's just that it wasn't able to, couldn't connect it to this room. But I'll have a proper house. I'm gonna have a proper office. I'll build a whole new house. Specifically designed with my comfort in mind. How's that sound? That sounds really selfish. And perfect. We should do it. Yeah, totally won that battle. Cool. Uh-huh. Alright, well, if you're not going to come down here, I guess we will. I mean, you don't have very many men here. You have like 33,000, plus another 26. That's quite a few. You are now a Legio. Legio... 12? 12th. It should be 12th Legio. And then you still the losers? Yeah, you're not the losers anymore. You guys can be the 13th Legio. That's terrifying. We have no losers anymore. Let's go fight this army with our 5-5. I also learned from the multiplayer campaign that there is an easy way to see countries' leaders. You sort by country. And then you have to find the damn flags. You need to know what you're looking for. But then over here, and then you look at the numbers. You know, 15, they got a 6-4, and they've got a 6-2, and a 5-4. So nothing huge. Spain is... What are you doing? Why are you forced marching into a stack without a leader? Where are you going? Stick with me, man. Stop forced marching everywhere. Look at those cannons. You know, honestly, we should probably have more cavalry. No, insufficient support could happen. I just feel like the cavalry they're just better at flanking, you know? I mean, look how far they can flank. Alright, so do we want to go siege stuff? I think we just move into their land and be the defender. You know, pick up an extra 1 defense. One dice, whatever it's called. Okay, you can retreat back to a revolt risk province. Maybe you go up to there. Same thing with you. Alright, well, this is a pretty good spot to take a break, I think. So I will see you in the next video, where we'll continue to trash France. And, you know, I do have a claim on this land. I'm going to start taking everything. We're just going to blob out. Just going to attack everyone. So, we're going to make trade companies, but we're going to take stuff from France, too. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.